Welcome everybody to week 4 of Inside the PFL. I am your host, Drac, joined by the co-host, Mike.
Hey, we're back. You gotta thank Jim for filling in while I was day drinking with Mario for his birthday. Jesus. God, I'm like 30 almost. It's hard to do that,
Oh my
Drac.
god. I turned 30 in October.
Dude, I don't know how Mario didn't want to die. I wanted to die. I woke up after Friday night and was like, oh, we're going out again at like noon?
Well, couldn't you just tell him that his birthday is less important than Inside the PFL? Come on.
No, it's his 30th birthday. Bruh.
People turn 30 every day. Come on.
Plus, you had to go to a local hole-in-the-wall bar around here called the Roozy and get some food because they have some really decent food. It's all about the experience, man.
Oh, there's a pretty nearby cigar bar by where me and M1 live. That's really cozy and fun to go to.
See, there you go. But, sometimes you got a real life, and Jim came in and he did the thing. You gotta love him for it. My old co-host.
Thank you very much, Jim. Very
Here
clutch.
we are, week four, Drac.
Hell yeah, we're cresting the midpoint of the week. We got some very spicy battles.
Spicy. Well, you know what? It wasn't a bad week. I mean, the matches were good, but minus the one, and we'll get there when we get there. There was like one thing that made me go, holy shit. I feel like most of the games were like, yeah, okay, this all makes sense.
I think that's just everybody was playing very well and not letting Mimi's stuff go off.
Right.
So, yeah, I mean, that's a good thing, though. Like, we want to see high-quality Pokemon.
Yeah, but I'm also in it for the memes, Drac.
But without further ado, Game 1, it is me against Dave. And I'm going to go give him a play. So, I did some, last-minute tinkering, and that's why the Sableye looks so stupid right now. I originally had, Knock, Drain Punch, and Sucker, but I got really scared of Audino because my only answer was Buzzwole. So I changed it to a mean look Toxic Trap set at the last minute where my only move was Sucker Punch, and so I just lose Colossal to Gengar, basically turn 1.
You also got a really bad Rock Blast roll.
I was 3. That's average.
2.
No, it was 3 because the first one didn't break sub.
Oh. That's why. Okay. That I didn't realize.
Yeah. But I mean, thankfully it did break sub and didn't just miss, because if it missed, I might have just lost.
I cannot believe that Thunderfang still did 25% to that Dragonite.
Life Orb Strongjaw, baby.
That's wild.
Dude, Bolton is so good. I love Bolton. I had a lot of fun with it last season, and it put on some work this season.
Dude, it's so fast, it's so cheap, fast electric types are good, but that Dragonite had leftovers, so I'm not assuming it's an offensive spread, and it still took 25%.
I didn't run any...
Scale.
Yeah, I didn't run any calcs on that specific one. I just sort of... Oh, I think a U-turn if a play rough would kill, and I don't think it would even have killed a, just normal no offense Dragonite, just because it's not getting all the Bolton boosts.
That burn was huge. Absolutely huge.
I mean, it helped. I don't think it really was game deciding, to be honest.
I do. Maybe game deciding, but it definitely put a...
It hurt his ability to kill Clefable pretty bad.
Yeah, or anything with Dragonite. Dragonite getting burned there, I feel like, was just kind of almost out of the water.
Oh, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready, Dad.
Pause for dramatic effect.
Hey, it lived.
What?
Hey, Eject let's go! Hey, Eject Pack, my god!
Yeah, dude. Eject Pack, putting in the work. Have we ever seen an Eject Pack not put in work?
No, because Eject Pack Draco is one of the only acceptable ways for Draco to go off. Also, I want to see Eject Pack on Rotom Cut after a Leaf Storm.
Dude,
that's free pivot, baby.
It sure is. It's even good on Rotom Heat if they don't have a strong rocker.
Did we put Rotom Heat back to 120?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, it's really good on Rotom Heat. I will not take Rotom Heat ever again at 160.
But hey, maybe, the Draco might look a little bit stupid because it just hit Corviknight, but it took Corviknight out of the game. It's at 12%. It can't switch into anything.
Right.
And also
he didn't
everything
get
on my
a
team is
chance to
faster
roost
than
it
it.
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Put it in kill range. No. All right. Listen. No pivot is bad pivot. Pivot's good.
Yeah, pivot's good. Especially like a one-time nuke pivot. Because one of the things that I was considering when prepping is, like we saw with Gengar turn 1, that if he just sets up on like a -2 Flygon or something, or anything like that. Okay, Magic Bounce. Magic Bounce bounces everything, guys, not just hazards.
When he hit taunt there, I went, oh, he doesn't know. He doesn't know.
He doesn't know.
This is such a wonky Sableye build. Don't like it.
Yeah, it looks pretty stupid, but if it had trapped Autono, it would have looked genius. So...
But Audino has a lot of non-attacking moves. What were you gonna use to kill it? Just Toxic?
Yeah, just wait 16 turns and make everybody hate life.
Does Toxic take 16 turns to kill somebody from full?
Yeah.
That's
Because
disgusting.
it starts out at 1 out of 16 and gradually works its way up to 16 out of 16.
Right, okay, so I do percentages because Showdown does percentages, so it's 12. Yep, Mario and I had this exact conversation the other day. Okay, it's coming back to me.
Yeah, also, that, okay, that miss sucks, but it was gonna die to Clefable anyway.
Oh, wait, he got... What is this Dragonite build? Where is the heal bell that he got the burn off?
He just used Heal Bell. Earthquake, Scale Shot, Wing Beat, Heal Bell.
What is this? I have so many questions.
I don't know, man. I think he was probably worried about Sableye, Prankster, Willowing, Corviknight, or Poliwrath. Because those...
Dragonite?
Yeah, or Dragonite, even. Because obviously I can't Willow Absol, because it's both a Dark type and does Magic Bounce.
God, the game would break. I have Magic Bounce, but you have Magic Bounce, but I have Magic Bounce.
Well, it's actually... there's a Magic Bounce clause in whatever rule logic they use for Game Freak, that if you Magic Bounce something back to a Magic Bouncer, it just fizzles. It goes away. We're like, we're not gonna do any of that.
You know what? Because before they planned for that, someone in beta testing definitely broke their game.
Probably.
What is he? Yeah, I remember this. I remember Clefable being here. I was like, does he not know?
It's unaware, dude. It's always unaware.
It's always unaware. No, sometimes it's Magic Guard.
Yeah, okay. It's
but
not
those
always.
are not dice I roll where I'm gonna set up in the face of Clefable. Those are the dice I'd roll where if I was already set up and Clefable came in. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Something a little... I guess it's a kind of a dilemma from Dave's perspective. Absol and Gengar really have 4 move syndrome, kind of bad against my tank core of Sableye, Clefable, and Snorlax.
I mean, I don't see Absol doing anything to Clefable.
It gets Iron Tail, is the thing.
You get soft boiled.
Yeah.
In Moonblast.
Okay, yeah, and now that Absol is gone, Bolton just does the thing. And there's no rain, so Poliwrath is down.
I loved Electrode setting up the rain. That was great. Absolutely grade A. Because you know what? At that point, he was up like 6 mons on you, and I was just like, oh.
What? No, he wasn't.
There was a point where he was up at least 5 when that Electrode hit taunt.
What? I ended +4.
Yeah, okay, maybe up is not what I meant to say. You were down a mon, and he still had all of his.
He started out up a mon because he killed Colossal with Gengar, but then it sort of just like slowly unwound when he had no answers to Boltund.
It looked very nice when when the rain dance came up. I was like, okay, and then he hit taunt, and I went, no, we don't have turns for this. But it was a good win on your part. It was solid, especially you needed it. Everybody's division is super close right now, so a +4 win is always good.
Ooh. So yeah, Buzzwole didn't even hit the field. Didn't end up needing him.
Didn't even need him.
It was pretty much there just for Audino, because it kind of got hard-walled by Corviknight. Like it dies to Gengar. It doesn't kill Dragonite, even with Ice Punch. Yeah.
Wow. I mean, and then the dual wing beat murders you.
Oh yeah. But yeah, I'm very happy to have, I'm at 2-2, second in my division. Yeah, not much else to say.
Good win.
Hell yeah, eject pack. Next game.
Love the eject pack.
All right, we got Jack against Mitch. Ugh.
Mario came downstairs and he screamed, "He did it! My boy, he did it without my help!" And I went, "Oh."
Yeah, it seems like Jack didn't have a super great answer for Copperajah, to be quite honest, because you can't exactly switch Heracross into Copperajah. You know what I mean?
Right.
I guess Moltres could have come in, but it gets Rock Slide, so that's even scary. Because if it was like an AV, I don't know what set this was. If it was like an AV and it just survives the Fire Blast or Flamethrower, that would be... You would not want to be losing Moltres that early.
I agree. I didn't even watch this game. This is my first time. I love what Jack's been doing with Klefki, though. He's been doing things, not normal light screen things.
Well, you might see some screens this game.
There it is. Okay. I mean, he did it last game, but like Specs Klefki, come on now. Come on.
Specs Klefki caught me off guard, and that really ruined my chance at winning.
Yeah. Captain Redbeard, love the name. I love Druddigan.
What do you think about naming Alolan Ninetales Frieza? The soft sigh.
I don't think I approve. Ooh, I do like the Orvale though, but that's like a given. Is this
the kind of unfortunate thing for Jack is that he kind of loses this, I guess, stall war against Mitch, because the only thing you can really break Gligar with is you have to get the EV off first, and then maybe like an Ice Fang from Druddigan, or strong special attack from Moltres. That's really about it. And there's Hail every turn, so Jack's team is really vulnerable to chip right now, so that's a little tough.
What I'm seeing from Jack's side is like he's got Heracross, he's got Aerodactyl, Moltres might be offensive. First of all. But like Druddigan is normally defensive, Klefki we see is defensive, was Rotom offensive. Like his team is very defensive, and that might have been a bad thing here.
Yeah, I think it was one of those things where he got caught off guard by Rotom getting hit with the Power Rip turn 1.
And Mitch going, "Oh my god, it worked."
Well, what can you do?
Turn 1s, as somebody who almost has 100% rate of turn 1s not going in their favor, turn 1s can go not in your favor.
Yeah, well, I guess one of the saving graces is that Heracross can just knock off for free here, because literally nothing switches into it.
Right.
A9, I guess, resists, but he's got pitiful defense.
And you lose that item, which is useful.
I think, I don't know, did we see whether or not... I forget how many turns Aurora Veil was up, but I assume it was the Hail Rock, because... Or Icy Rock, whatever it is.
Probably. Stop the count.
Oh, EQ crit, that's all.
Oh.
Yeah, not really many good answers for Laddie either, because Rotom basically was the answer, I think.
But, kinda. Is that like a Heracross?
Oh, it was Scarf Laddie, that's right. Ooh. It's tough.
That's all, folks. Jack might have made the classic plunder of going, "Oh, it's just Mitch."
Yeah, maybe. That's when Mitch is strongest, when you count him out.
Oh, but you see, I always count him out, and I build the craziest, dumbest shit against him, and it seems to work.
Well, I I think there's maybe you just have some psychological advantage when it comes to actually getting in the game, because you have some like weird one mon that Mitch isn't expecting, and then instead of thinking about how to get around it, he just like panics and switches a bunch, and then Registeel gets up to +6 defense.
I'm gonna say it again. Registeel is probably my favorite mon in the draft format.
Also, why did Mitch just let Vangi go? He could have easily gotten some more plus out of that. And then he throws away Laddie.
Okay, I have to get this bitch back in to just finish it.
I feel like he could have just gone into Arctozolt though, because Klefki's not doing a lot, and then it just hits Bolt Beak.
Listen, if Mitch is getting the W, he had a good week. All right.
Yeah,
especially against Jack.
We have Jack saying, "Why are you throwing away differential Raffle?"
Because I wanted to.
Because I wanted to. But I mean, hey, Mitch played well. He clearly was prepared. Arctozolt didn't even hit the field.
Yeah, but he could have just went into Caparaja.
Caparaja was at 12%, I think, when Mitch Healing Wished it.
Yeah, but he was faster.
That is true. He was faster.
The only reason that he didn't go first the first time, and it's an Assault Vest, by the way, that was its item,
yeah,
was because Prankster happened. Mitch literally went into Lottie after he lost something, and hit Healing Wish.
Yeah, Lagging Tail got knocked off. So he was Lagging Tail.
Lottie came in for free, right?
Yeah.
And then he hit Healing Wish.
Mm-hmm.
And then he went into Caparaja. If we just like skip the Lottie turns, the game would have ended the same way.
Yeah, pretty much, I think.
I love him. You know what? He got the W. I'm still never gonna vote for him. I thank Jim for not voting for him.
Well. Time to go to the next game. Congratulations, Mitch.
Sure.
We've got Bick against Manny. This was an interesting game.
Did Bick win this game?
Oh, well, you're just going to have to watch and find out, aren't you?
I think so, because somebody in my division had a nice win to get us on the Conference Cup board, because I know I didn't.
Oh, I can't wait to look at the Conference Cup, because that's interesting. It's a very close race. Focus miss.
Oh, focus miss. Love it.
Da-da-da-da-da.
It's a volley ground. I like it. Stops everything. Yeah, okay.
Does Manny have a ground type otherwise?
I don't know. Maybe.
Because that might be his only answer to Zeraora, if so.
And Cinderace.
I don't know if Silvally Ground necessarily solves Cinderace, because it's always going to be U-turn for free. And it doesn't want to.
Yeah, but then it's U-turn into Parting Shot, and then you just got crippled.
I guess.
Does Manny have a ground type?
I like that Z explosion. Get rid of Miltank.
Sorry, he hit Z rectangle. Oh boy, love it.
That has to be. That's 100% Z explosion.
Only Manny would click Z explosion. The man who hit Z hyper beam.
Z explosion's like really good. I brought Z explosion on Silvally when I had him last season.
The man has Claydol.
Oh yeah, that's right. He does have Claydol.
But Claydol is psychic and can be knocked off, which Zeraora gets.
Yeah, and it doesn't want anything to do with Clayley or Escav.
Negative.
So okay,
5%, no damage.
That's Torkoal. Torkoal's
Torkoal,
huge.
That's Torkoal, baby. What do we? Somebody has to pop off here. Oh, Cosmo. Oh boy.
Oh boy. Look at that. Look at that Necrozma.
Oh no.
Explosion doing 20.
Wait. He brought Explosion on 2 Pokemon?
Sure, why not? Hey, weren't you the one saying Explosion is pivot?
Explosion into Venusaur is hilarious. Yeah,
you want to know what's hilarious? Morning Sun in the sun.
Sun. Oh, Bick new. Bick new. Ooh. Man, he's fucked. That's it, baby. Oh, calm mind. Oh no. Oh boy.
I hope you like this song and dance.
You know, if Manny hit growth there again, he could have broke this.
I don't know. Necrozma would still be at full, and I don't think. Okay, yeah.
Needs
At
to hit
plus
growth
4.
again. Yeah.
Well, plus
Yeah.
4 wouldn't have killed because then
Right,
you're
but it
risking
would've
getting hit
been-
with a
Okay, yeah, Manny. Oh boy, this is rough. Okay, Necrozma has to leave, but into this, and it's oh,
Womp
he did
womp.
it, boys. No, that's fine.
He waited out the sun. Yeah, no, Bick waited out the sun perfectly.
Why did he not? Oh, he doesn't have Weather Ball in the fire, and oh boy.
Nope. And that was good because
Oh, and then a crit.
yeah, I don't know if that crit mattered because Eskev is big. He has got big attack. And knowing Bick, he definitely was doing some calc foo.
Oh, that's an assault vest.
Assault.
Why would you
Eskev
go into
is
Kurum
good.
here?
I mean, what really deals with Eskev? Like just Sylvally.
I mean, now that he lost. Yeah, damn.
I think
just does it.
that was kind of cheeky by Manny too, fishing for the freeze on freeze dry when he knew he couldn't kill Eskev.
I mean, you got to do what you got to do sometimes.
Yeah. Look at that. -1 Mega Horn. Doing over half. What a champ.
He's got nothing.
This Eskev is exuding Mike energy where you just sit there and hit buttons.
You just hit the fucking... I ain't leaving!
I ain't fucking leaving!
It just... Man, he gets rid of it finally, yeah. And at -1, it was just hitting the button. But at this point, man, he's so crippled. Like, what happens?
Yeah, he just has nothing for Glalie right now. I guess Regieleki, but that's not going to kill.
Yeah, and he knows that because he would have went into it already.
Slowbro is basically dead from Escav. Like,
Wait
even
a second. Why did it not regen health?
I guess he forgot.
Oh my god.
Guess he forgot.
Because it's his mega, so we just didn't care.
Yeah, I think he forgot to change the ability. I
Right.
think that's what it was.
Because it's his mega, so he just didn't care. Because he went, I'm just gonna mega this. Who gives a shit? Not realizing it's Slowbro.
Yeah, well, I mean, sometimes
That's
those mistakes.
wild.
Because I think isn't one of the really good things about Mega Slowbro is that you can just not have boosted knockoff against you and just teleport regen until some check is dead and then you mega and own. Isn't that the idea with Mega Slowbro?
I mean, yeah, it's just a monster. It's just a monster.
Well, regardless,
Call mindset on that thing, but no, yeah, it's a good win.
Regardless,
by
Vic clearly had okay, there's 4 answers to Slowbro on this team. Yeah, he was ready for that.
Yeah, he was.
Very well played. Quick game. Next battle. M1 against James. Can hit a play. So, James... okay, so M1 was like very scared about this game just because he doesn't have a ground type. And he was facing Coco.
And a Zoomerol.
And a Zoomerol, yep.
I mean, not that a ground type would help him there, but a Zoomerol's a problem.
Yeah. So M1 said after the game that he thought Mystical Fire lowered attack, not special attack, hence the kind of suspicious looking Mystical Fire against Zoomerol.
I love M1 so much. He is just here. He's hanging out. I love it. Skill swap. Ooh, fucking goddamn it, James.
Yeah, it's skill swap. Cute, but all right. You do you, James. It's one of those things where if it had gone off, it would have looked great.
This was a great play by M1. Absolutely. I'm gonna sack Hatterene here. Oh wait, never mind. I'm gonna eat a Z move and then sack Hatterene.
Yeah,
that was great.
I think that was the exact idea with Hat is just okay. I'm just gonna sack it and then sack it to the Volt Switch and then I get some momentum back.
Yeah, And then does James hit the Z move, and it worked.
Court
Court
change.
change. Love it. Now M1's got to deal with webs on his own side of the.
True. Araquanid's still alive though. That's nice.
Yeah, I know, but now he like essentially has to get webs out again. Otherwise,
Right.
it ain't looking good.
Right. Yeah,
Oof,
Smeargle.
it's
Smeargle is pathetically tiny. It dies to a stiff breeze.
I love seeing Salazzle fast behind a sub, toxic, just chef's kiss.
Mm-hmm. Stalazzle actually comes in incredibly clutch this game
It's just so good.
because you can toxic Aegislash, you can toxic G Weezing, or not G Slowking is what James has, right?
It's faster than Ninetales, so you can stall out the sun.
Right.
Being able to just stall, it's so good.
Yeah. Oh, are you ready? Sun Liquidation. Let's go.
That's so much damage in the sun, bro.
Water Bubble is no joke.
Yo, why did he not have Mirror Coat?
I don't know why.
That is the Araquanid special.
Yeah, I mean, you remember, I think it was against Murphy that when I had Araquanid and he just led with Cryogonal and Freeze Dried, did like less than half, and then
Died to
Yeah.
Mirror Coat? Yeah, it's the thing. Yep. Counter, Mirror Coat, fantastic moves.
yeah, and terrain's gone now, so that discharge is going to be doing a lot less,
Right, it's not boosted anymore.
right?
And he got the webs back out, so he's doing the thing. We're getting 6% health each turn. Oh, we lived on the
Yup.
2%.
Man,
That had to be a roll.
I don't know. I think 40 was actually a high roll because in
Okay.
terrain it did about half to Araquanid, so I think
Okay.
40 is on the high end.
Yo, this though.
Dude, Boots Crustle.
Ugh, but weak armor Crustle. Imagine if that was like a Shell Smash build instead. He would have been faster than the whole team.
Well, you wouldn't have really been able to Shell Smash in the face of Araquanid because you would have died, seeing as how much that liquidation did.
Oh, and it had the boots.
Yeah, and he had no Rock Stab.
You know what? At 2.5, it still might have been faster.
Maybe.
Because weak armor is 2, and then it's 2 again, so it goes to 3. Yeah. 2.5.
Also, very good on M1 to not knock off the weakness policy there with Torn, because that is absolutely what James was fishing for.
Oh, 100% was weakness policy. Fucking love it though. Toxic, toxic. Aegis Slash. So good.
Stalazzle.
Let's go. Yeah, buddy. Hit the protect.
Yeah, hit the double protect. Why not?
Hit sub next turn. No, you hit sub again. Come on now. Oh, he
Well,
can.
he's slower. He's -1.
Yeah.
Aegislash is +1.
That's right. Aegis Slash automatized. James had a lot of speed boosting moves. Although, if he got that weakness policy off, that would have been it.
Oh yeah, if weakness policy went off, that would have been GG.
Because it gets close combat, as we see right there.
Right,
And
dude.
+2 would have just deleted it.
Zareed's so big. Like
Zareed is
Aegislash has a ton of HP, or a ton of attack and special attack when it's in attack form. And
know
Zareed
what?
just ate that.
Happy that M1 got this win. Let's go. It's for the division. It looked good. It did Stalazzle.
Mm-hmm. Stalazzle works. Hey, he hits a hurricane in the sun.
Yikes. He misses the next one though.
Yeah, he misses the next one, but it doesn't matter
Turns
because
this into a
Ninetales.
+1.
Yeah, it's a +1, and Ninetales is already up to 18 on the toxic counter.
He probably could have hit knock there and killed.
Yeah, maybe, but oh well.
It's a win. He got the win, baby. Let's go.
Lots of differential thrown away this week.
Everybody's throwing pluses away. Right in the trash. You garbage.
I think it's one of those like psychological tricks you play on yourself where you know you have a winning move and you're like, there's a better move out there to just hit knock that turn, but you're like, okay, I know it's dead. I just hit the button, whatever. Don't think about it too hard.
Right. And you know what? He got the fucking win.
He did. Stalazzle coming in clutch.
Let's go. Stalazzle.
on to the next game. Congratulations, M1. Big congrats. Yeah. Next game, LCD against Kyle. Give that a play.
I definitely didn't watch this game.
Oh,
100%
yeah.
did not watch this
You would
game.
absolutely remember what's about to happen. Were you thinking Scarf Special T-Tar was going to happen?
That was sick. We should have had Kyle on. I love Vangi, but come on.
Well, here's the thing. Speaking of wheels coming off.
Oh no.
Just it's a slow burn. Let's put it that way.
Buckle up, buckaroos.
Yeah.
Yikes.
So losing Lando is actually huge turn one because I guess Jirachi's a rock setter, right? So
no damage. T-Tar aids the overheat. Then the earth power doesn't kill back.
Right, and then low kick.
That's definitely Assault Vest Magmortar.
Yeah. I mean, Magmortar is pretty fat naturally.
But like, if it switched moves, unless it's running like the expert belt, it didn't use Life Orb. It didn't have leftovers. Like, what else is it gonna have?
Yeah, I mean, it could.
Boots?
Yeah, it's an expert belt maybe. Yeah,
Expert
it could
belt
also be
or
boots.
But,
Boots
like,
make a lot of sense.
I'm gonna bet that was his Assault Vest.
I mean, T-Tar
losing
is
Lando turn 1 is not good mentally, let alone for the game.
right. But I mean, LCD still, he's kicking. He's not throwing in the towel yet.
He is rolling the dice with these discharges too.
It's funny how last week we saw like 3 freezes happen from ice beams, and this week we've seen discharge hit like maybe 10 times, and none of them have parried.
Crit Fire Blast. Ugh. Ooh, and then Weezing hits back.
Yeah, and Altaria just ate
there's
that.
Poison. Mega Altaria's big.
Yeah, it's like 100 in all the defenses and 80 HP.
Ugh.
I like that Pain Split calling out the roost on Altaria.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
Like, thank you for the health pack, sir. Oh, that Willow's huge.
Dude, G-Weezing is big. It ate that stab super effective Iron Head.
Yeah. As a Weezing user, they're like the same stats, aren't they?
I think they are. I think maybe G-Weezing has more special attack, maybe? I don't fully remember.
I love the boy.
Anyway. So no... If there was a potential Sash Doug trio, that's gone. So you love to see that.
Gets rid of Altaria. Man, this game is looking real good for Kyle.
Okay, but now this happens.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Okay, it did 24. Well, I mean,
But
the
now
next one's going to do double.
a lot more than that, yeah. Oh, is he going to miss with the Hurricane? Tell me he's going to miss with the Hurricane. He's going to miss with the Toxic. Oh,
that hurts.
And this game's over.
Yeah, listen, even if that Toxic had hit, I'm pretty sure it's over.
He wins faster than Toxic kills him, yep. 100%.
Yeah, absolutely.
Unless, like, he's got, like, Sneak here. Okay.
Yep,
That's
okay.
some shit.
22. So that's potentially turn 2 of Toxic.
Is this sashed?
Nah. I don't know why Kyle hasn't been running Sash Sam. Because that's one of the reasons Sam is so scary. Is that it pretty much guaranteed claims one. With Magic Card.
Yeah.
But yeah, so, like, look at how many checks, quote-unquote, Kyle had to Serp. Weezing resists, Zapdos resists, Doublade resists, and couldn't hold the Eviolite, and Serp just mowed through them.
Yeah, I don't care what you resist. Contrary is stupid.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're +6, nothing gives a shit.
Pretty much. I mean, you need an Unaware Mon, that's about it.
Right. Everything else is gonna die, unless, like, you are quad resist and large.
Yep.
And even then, you're probably dead the second turn.
Yeah, like what mon would reasonably be eating them? Like AVG Slowking maybe?
Not more than like 2.
Yeah, that's like the only mon I can think of because that's such an
All those sludge
unassailable.
bombs would hurt back.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
no, Scarf. Yeah, that was good. That was a good game. A lot of Scarf mons coming in clutch this week.
Yeah, like Serp is such a scary scarfer too.
It is. It
God
very
damn.
much is. Cause that right there.
Exactly. Yeah, you just hit Leaf Storm 6 times. Actually, less because Zapdos had pressure, didn't it? Oh no, it had static. We'd have seen pressure. Okay. So yeah, 6 Leaf Storms.
Wow.
Well, dang.
Wow.
Good stuff to LCD.
Good
Holding
game.
on to those win cons after a bad turn 1.
Yeah, very bad turn 1, but he pulled it out.
And onto the last battle we're covering that did not make it onto the broadcast. We have Dylan against Hunter. Hit play.
Oh boy, there's a lot of pregame chat.
Yeah. Yeah, there is. They're talking about whether or not Joe needed to send him off.
Ah, okay.
Wow, that's not the chunk you want.
Switch.
Yeah, that's not the chunk you want on Incin turn 1.
Wonder what that item is, because like that doesn't feel like an assault vest.
It might just be like Fizz Def boots or offensive boots. I don't know if we ever see Incin come in on the rocks. Yeah, Cryogonal. Oh. Wow, good call on the double. I like that.
Oh boy, Hunter doesn't want to be here. Oh, and he missed. Why didn't he hit Flash Cannon?
He was expecting Gastrodon to come in, and you want to Toxic that boy.
I guess.
Also, oh no, okay, we did not see the boots on Rhyme. Rhyme took damage. Yep, Tangrowth eats those easily. So one of the things I'm noticing about Hunter's team, he does not have a great answer for Mega Medicham. And I piloted Mega Medicham. You need a good answer to Medicham. Or
You have to, yeah, or you lose.
or you need to get rid of it. You need to hope your opponent like blunders it away turn 1.
I mean, Feeny, or not Feeny, sorry, Lele.
Yeah, Lele can duel it if it's scarfed and it's immune to bullet punch and fake out. That's good. One of the big issues for did I say Feeny? I meant Lele. One of the big issues for Lele though is that I don't think it can really get around Cryogonal or Magnezone. And it's slower, so it basically, in order to deal with Medicham, it needs to be scarfed because it's not living a poison jab.
No, yeah, it's true. Definitely not.
And as we see, it ends up like barely living 2 HJKs. Boom. Quad resisted, by the way.
Just not giving a fuck.
Okay, missed call on the T-Punch. What was he trying to hit T-Punch against? Oh, yeah, Lele, duh. That's crazy, because I would have packed... Well, I don't know who Dylan was prepping for on Hunter's team, but I would have taken Poison Jab for Lele for sure.
Right.
Hey, there we go, Rhyme's
Toxic
toxic
here,
now.
finally. Blech.
Hey, big special D on Cryogonal. Cryogonal is like the epitome of the Mon that does one thing and does it well.
Very well.
Also, I love the terrain extender on Feeny just to set up Rhyme going off. That's great.
So good. What a play that you don't see coming. Like you don't go, man, am I gonna have to do a psychic terrain Mr. Rhyme hitting expanding force?
Gosh, I hope not. Is typically the answer.
Pretty much.
Yeah, Zen doesn't quite cut it. His only real answer to Tangrowth is like, okay, yeah, Gudra and Incin, but Gudra really hates getting chipped with the AV.
Yeah, it doesn't have a lot of recovery.
Yeah, Dylan's just
By
playing
a lot,
this.
I mean Annie.
You can do funny like rest hydration plays with it, but then you don't have the AV. So yeah, not. He's quickly losing things that can potentially. I love. Okay, parting shot clear body is hilarious.
Absolutely hilarious.
Because it just blocks the parting shot, which is insane that that's how that works. I would have guessed it wouldn't have eaten parting shot. I would have guessed you'd still get to switch out. But that's huge. That's a huge momentum killer.
Absolutely.
It really seems like Dylan is... He prepped well for this.
He really did.
Ooh,
oh, that burn. Huge. Huge.
Huge burn.
Any burn on a physical mon is just absolutely huge. It just they're essentially useless for the rest of the game.
Mm-hmm.
They can come in and soak some hits, and that's about it.
Well, speaking of burns, something's gonna happen in a little bit. I won't spoil it. Man, Magnusen's still being able to chunk Gastrodon like that, and now it has to recover, so you get a free into whatever. Dylan's just slowly pushing his advantage.
It's getting things crippled and chunked.
Right. It's getting very hard. God, Leech Seed. That's almost just rude. Because if it had Protect, it couldn't even Rapid Spin it away.
Oh boy, dead.
Yeah, no way Tentacruel is eating an Expanding Force in terrain. Nope. Absolutely no way. I know it has big special D, but no.
100% no.
Okay, so Hunter does find himself a mon ahead.
Right,
he gets
it's
a
not
good
looking
prediction.
Too bad for him right now.
There's just one big lingering issue is that he's really running out of checks for Mega Medicham.
And LCD definitely, or Dylan knows that.
Right, so it's kind of just a waiting game. And here, honestly, you could even just like sack Tyrantrum. You don't need to leave. Oh, Tangrowth lives. Oh my god. Oh, because it's burned, of course. Well, I mean, it's said to poison at least. No, it's not. Leftovers. Ah. Oh. Missed a Power Whip. Well, there goes the poison, and now we have to deal with Medi. Scarfinson missed a Willow. Ugh. So remember when we were talking about Hunter? Like, there was the narrative I was spinning where Dylan was kind of pushing his advantage, and Hunter still was managing to come out on top of some of these interactions, and kind of had the ability to trick him there at the end by getting the Willow off on a Scarf and Sin, but it missed, and that definitely decided the game. 100%.
Yeah. Now this just happens.
Yeah, Medicham does Medicham things. Bullet Punch in terrain. Wow. I don't know what he was even bullet punching for. Because we knew Instant was scarfed, so it wasn't going to be a rhyme.
I think it was just he ran out of things to get over Medicham at one point. That was it.
Oh no, I was actually questioning why Dylan threw Medicham away at the end.
Oh, I'm sorry.
When he had the punch moves to click. Whatever. +2. Man, a lot of people throwing away differential this week. I keep saying it. For the match of the week, this week we have Vangi, who had a...
You know, Jack, this hurts, by the way. This hurts.
Well,
this hurts when I get to watch this live.
We were a little strapped for battles. Hey, all the battles were good this week. They just weren't as explosive as
you know what
they tend to be.
Yeah, it was a very normal week of Pokemons.
Yeah.
It was a good set of battles.
Yeah, but anyway, the star of the show, Mr. Vangi. So tell us a little bit. What were you concerned about in prep? What counters did you come up with? Obviously, we saw Scarf Tapu Fini do some work. I think he got 5 kills this game.
Yeah, Scarfini kind of popped off. So when I was doing my prep, the first thing I already noticed was Renergus was very good here, and Scarfini did look good, but I didn't know if I wanted to choice walk Fini against Mike's team because Mike has a lot of coverage for it. But I was talking to Jack because he helped me a lot with braining stuff, and he kept pushing like Scarfing Fini for this match. Eventually I caved in and I did that. And Scarfini
put it to good work, it seems like.
It did all the work as the other side of having to deal with that. I thought you scarfed Passimissian, which is why my early game happened the way it did.
So I didn't, because I was actually looking at the speed tiers, and only 2 of your mons outsped Passimian, and Mandibu's speed tied it, so I was like, there's no point in scarfing this. It'll be fine.
It's fair.
Yeah.
Very fair.
That's very logical. And I think Dragapult actually outspeeds Passimian, doesn't it? If it's full, like, Timid or Jolly?
I actually did not count that exactly.
421
so
against 284. I think Passimian is barely faster, actually.
Yeah. And Passimian came specifically to counter the double Intim core, which I expected to come for Zard.
Ah, very smart.
I actually only ran one of them, but yeah, that was very smart.
Yeah.
I almost ran Flash Fire on Arcanine 2 to eat the Flare Blitzes.
So was that like full regular Fizz Def Wheezing? Because that Hydro Pump did a lot. I mean, I know it's stab.
Yes, I was very scared of Megazard and Ferrothorn, and then Ferrothorn didn't come, and your boy realized I overprepped for it.
Okay, so that turn where Fini just came in on Pult, is that where you're like, okay, this guy's scarfed?
100%.
Okay.
That is 100% where I knew it was scarfed.
Yeah.
Well, I also was like, I'm gonna choice him into. I knew that Arcanine resisted. Vangi outplayed me very hard this match.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, pretty much at this point, after Electros and Weezing went down so fast, as I said, okay, I basically can just go in between Nergus and Fini up until Arcanine gets shipped down enough, so Fini can just clean everything up. Because I didn't want to risk bringing Passimian in or someone else and having them die randomly, like what happened with LCD last week. So I was like, let me just play it safe and actually get the plus.
Yeah, smart. I've done that before too, where I think I'm saving plus, but I actually just lose the game instead. So,
yeah,
from now on, I just tell myself if I see a win, I just like take it. It doesn't matter if it's +1 or +5. I just take the line that's winning.
Yeah, like I had to play. I'm trying to play a bit more aggressive with that, just because OCD was so far ahead in the first 2 weeks, but now the gap's closing a little bit, so I gotta keep that up. And also, Drac, I know you mentioned this, but I did burn Mandiba specifically for the foul play too.
Yeah. I remember that on the broadcast. I was like, oh hell yeah, I know how this interaction works.
Yeah.
Because stab foul play on Mandibas is actually really, really good, even on stuff that's like it's not super effective.
Yeah, 2-tap Zard and I lived. Zard couldn't break 50% on Mandibas without Dance, I believe, and I was also neutralizing gas on Weezing to get rid of Tough Claws.
Oh, yeah. I did notice neutralizing gas. That's,
as I said,
Weezing is so good.
I very much tunnel visioned on 2 Pokemon and kind of forgot about the other 9, and I mean, I had answers for Weezing and other things, but as we see, I did not have a very good solution other than like non-stab wild charges from Arcanine to Fini.
Yeah.
Or if I had the opportunity to get Pult going, I think my Z move was an Oko, if I remember right.
Okay.
What Z Crystal were you?
I think I was Z Ghost.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Alright, yeah. I mean, if you had Morning Sun and Arcanine, that would have complicated things somewhat for me, because I wouldn't be able to just keep swapping in between the two.
That Arcanine was actually a last minute change. That was going to be a Specs Arcanine specifically to fight Ferrothorn, and then I changed to Protective Pads Arcanine to fight Ferrothorn.
Okay, yeah. I mean, with Ferrothorn, you just had so much coverage on your team. I was like, this thing can't come. It's just going to die like so quickly.
Well, a lot of it was, I was talking to Mario about it, and he goes, dude, Ferrothorn. And I was like, dude, I have so many answers for Ferrothorn. He's like, you think that, but then, like, Ferrothorn. And I was like, But I have a lot of answers for it, so Mario just kind of got in my head that I don't have a lot of answers for Ferrothorn.
Oh, that was my phone. Sorry about that.
But yeah, Scarfini just kind of
he just does the thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, so what were the big like offensive threats that you thought you had to neutralize Vangi? Because I mean, obviously Pult and Metagross are two huge ones on Mike's side. What was your plan to deal with them if they started going off?
So Metagross is a big one I was scared of. Like specifically a weakness policy set. I thought that could have gone off pretty hard. And originally when I was team building, I actually was gonna bring Zatu and I was gonna do Z Pepper Dance to give freaking -2 attack, but I thought it was a bit too out there. So I was like, let me not do that.
Wait, I have Clear Body though. You can't lower my.
Well, good you didn't bring it then.
Yeah.
And also, I'm noticing weakness policy is very hard to pull off in a draft league when everybody can plan to OHKO it.
Yeah, for sure. Dragapult definitely was it. I was scared of it because it's Dragapult. Like that thing's fast and it's gonna hit like a truck no matter what.
Don't be afraid of it. I only drafted it so that Vic can't have it. I'm not kidding. I've confirmed multiple times I only drafted this so Vic can't have it. I'm not good enough to use Dragapult.
He's said it so many times, actually.
I'm not good enough to use this Pokemon, dude. I'm just here for the walls.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And then the other one, which you didn't bring, was actually Primarina, which I thought Primarina was pretty good into me, so I was kind of surprised not to see it come. But I guess I had to do a Ferrothorn again, so.
Ferrothorn and Zard was just gonna delete it.
Yeah.
Well, it's like a Tough Claws Thunder Punch or something.
Tough Claws, fucking any move, insert whatever. I don't want those Flare Blitzes. Bro, I take 2 tops and do not kill in return.
You can probably spec to run through. Dude, Prim is so bulky. I had Prim last season.
And like, if he ran like a setup Zard, he wins that all day. like Sub-Roost Zard is stupid.
Zard didn't even hit the field.
Sub-Roost. I know it didn't. As I said, I very beelined on 2 Pokemon and did not go. I should scarf something. And
yeah, Zard and Weavile both didn't come out that game, so.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Wow. For like a 30-turn game?
Yeah, that was actually one of the quicker games that I've had this season. The first 2 games of the season, I felt like I didn't play too well, but now I feel like I'm starting to like get the hang of this particular team down. So
that sometimes happens to me too. I normally have like weaker starts to the season, then I sort of get used to my team and what strategies are effective with it.
Yeah. Here, let me just find my Zard set. Oh yeah, so the Zard set was a D-Dance set. It was Dragon Power, Earthquake, and Fire Punch. So.
Okay.
Yep. I didn't even want those EQs, bro. Neutral EQs after a D-Dance, like wanted none of that. Yeah. No. That's why I prepped really hard for that thing.
Yeah. And Weavile was banded as well, so.
Okay, yeah. That makes a lot of sense.
If I had Hitmontop alive, I think I won that interaction, but no, it was really Feeny. Feeny was a problem, and you showed why it was a problem. You just hit buttons into my team until I couldn't heal through it.
Well,
yeah, it's good.
yeah, very, very well played. Congratulations.
Yeah, you did great. It was a very great match.
I think that's all, all we have for your match. Anything else you want to leave the people with before you go?
Mike, I'm very upset that you took Hitmonchan, and I'll be contacting you about trades in a few weeks for it.
Most likely, a hard maybe. It's a hard maybe.
It's a hard indecisive.
Maybe I'll want Weezing back if it doesn't get taken.
That's good enough for me.
Oh boy. Do I fight you on PCLL this week? Oh Jesus.
No, we don't fight this season, so you're good in there.
That would be hilarious if you guys fought in the other league as well.
I fought Vangi last season in the PCLL. I think he was one of the people that got memed by Registeel.
Okay, so Vangi's getting revenge.
Or did you get around Registeel? Were you the one who got around it first?
I beat you both times last season that we faced.
Okay.
Yeah.
I memed like 4 people in a row with Registeel, and then it stopped working.
I remember seeing you get a +6 with the body press set.
I love Registeel. It might be my favorite Pokemon in draft format.
All right, well, thank you for joining us, Vangi. Good luck with the rest of your season.
Thank you.
Well, that concludes all of the matches that were not covered on stream. So with that, let us transition into the standings. Week 4. So, in the Hitmonchan division, we have Bick out in front at 3-1 plus 11 with that big +4 over Manny. Jim 3-1 plus 10 leading the Hitmonlee division. In the Poliwrath division, LCD is at 3-1 plus 11, but close on his heels, Vangi 3-1 plus 8.
Ooh.
Breloom, not as close. Nigeria 4-0 plus 17, and me in second place 2-2 plus 8.
Jesus.
Yeah. Gonna have to do something about that. And then in the Primeape division, Tristan 4-0 plus 11.
I love it. I love that Mitch isn't in first. Fuck, Bick is really far ahead of me on plus.
You're saying you're behind on plus? Look at the Breloom division, excuse you. I am behind 9 points in plus.
Yeah, but Bick's Bick. Like, I don't have that kind of time. Like, I needed to get off to a running start. Oh, boy. People beat Bick, damn it.
Listen, it's never over. It is never over for your season, especially now that we have 11 people.
Oh god, everybody makes it to playoffs. This is literally the Pokemon Fun League where everybody makes it to playoffs and the jokes don't matter.
Yeah, because we've got those 3 playing games.
Right.
Which, you know, if things continue on the
I'll
path
see you
that they're
there,
going,
brother.
Yeah, I'm gonna be looking at a playing game, it looks like. Unless
We're gonna play
Nigeria starts
nuts.
dropping games.
This game against me, probably. No, Mitch is gonna be there too.
Ooh. But hey, it's not over. To the people who are even like, you know, 1-3 and 0-4, season's not over. I once had a season where I made it to playoffs, starting off the season 1-4. So you can do it.
Dan fucking is a championship on a 4-5 regular season. My
Exactly. Exactly. And what? Okay, and when I did that like 1-4 to 5-4, like a Cinderella story comeback, whatever you want to call it, that was when we only let 8 people in the playoffs. So it's even easier. So nobody's season is over.
No,
let's be super
unless you're
clear.
Mitch. Unless you're Mitch, Mitch's season's over.
Oh, is week 5 the week where Mitch gets complacent and just drops all his games? Is that what you're saying?
Do you mean is week 5 when Mitch stops sacrificing cows to the goddamn RNGesus?
Well, anyway. Yeah. Don't get discouraged by the standings, basically, is what I'm saying to everybody. You can still do it.
It ain't over.
It ain't over. Alright, that has been the standings. Next up, the Conference Cup. Ooh.
Oh my god.
Look at that Conference Cup.
Jesus
Ooh.
Christ.
We got a competitive Conference Cup. Now that we've got
5-5-5-7.
That's right. Now that everybody's gotten their first set of Conference Cup games in, we can do the Conference Cup segment. We got Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee, Breloom, and Primeape divisions all tied at 5, and Poliwrath with 7.
Alright, everybody in a division with 5, we should meet the division with 7 in a dark alleyway and jump them. We have the numbers. 20 is a lot more than 7, everyone.
Yeah, just bring a couple of baseball bats to the knee.
Dude, 4 5s, it's more than 1 7. We got this.
You're going down, Poliwrath. Getting cocky up there at the top.
Thinking you're at the wait, we're in different. You're going down. Wait a second.
No.
I want 3 seasons in a row of top 4 draft picks, baby. Let's go. No, I don't. That's so much pressure. You have no idea. It's so much pressure.
So, but I mean, you can just draft Dragapult and keep it away from Bick if you win, though.
Oh, you're right. I'm really just thinking about not bringing it to a single game for the rest of the season.
You know what? You do. First of all, you do you. I won't say it. I will criticize though. Seems a little point inefficient to not bring Dragapult.
Oh, you are 100% right, but point inefficiency, hilarious. Come on now.
Well, after looking at the Conference Cup, let's go over to King of the Kill, where not much has changed, actually.
Remember when I told you that Raikou put me on his back and took me there? He's doing it.
Raikou had 8 kills last week as well, I believe.
Yeah, but then we got Greninja from the same team, also
Yep.
with 8 kills.
God. Dude, 16 of Nigea's 17 kills have been from these two Mons. Oh my god.
That's insane!
Oh, that just occurred to me.
Wait, you're thinking about that wrong. He doesn't have 17 kills. He's up 17.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you're right. Yeah, okay.
Ooh, don't do that to me, because I was like, Jesus, brother, come on.
Okay, anyway. Yes. Raikou and Greninja, top 2. Arctozolt at 3. Somehow tying as well. Anyway, Mudsdale, Mola, Serp, all getting 7. Serp picked up 5 kills this week, I think. Or was it 4? I think it was 4.
A lot. You know, Mudsdale and Mola haven't moved. Was the week 1 and 2 hype that's it? So got.
Well, I mean, Tristan did hit rest about 50 times with Dusclops this week.
He did.
Anyway,
Good night and good luck.
Following up the 7s, we've got Necrozma, Bulu, Feeny, and T-Tar with 6.
Special T-Tar.
Special
Hitting
T-Tar.
ice beam.
Hey, Joe is a big fan of Special T-Tar.
I love it. That was.
It's actually funny because in that game with Kyle, I saw Lando lead against T-Tar and was like, most OU turn 1 ever, and then Scarf Ice Beam happened.
And it's not OU anymore.
And it's not the most OU turn ever. You know what I mean.
Right, and you know what? That's what they thought. That's what Kyle faced. Who?
LCD.
LCD definitely thought they were trading rocks, and then he lost Lando, and he went, shit.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Anyway, so before we get into... Hey, listen. Before we get into the week 5 matchups, we got to talk about the trades and pickups this week.
All right, everybody, welcome to Inside the PFL Team Breakdown Part 2. Jesus, everybody, including me, dropped their whole team. These aren't even all the picks. We got what?
Yep. This
an
is
hour?
not. What? Sorry.
We have like an hour and a half until all the picks have to be in.
Yeah. And I know Jack and Leibo are scheming on changes too.
Isn't even it.
So we're gonna cover. Okay, it is 10:15 on Thursday, as we're recording this right now. So we're gonna cover what we have at the moment. So, me and Hunter traded. I traded Buzzwole and Snorlax to Hunter for Cobalion and Skarmory. Now I wanted a reliable Steel type, and so that's.
You got 2.
I got 2. However, I immediately dropped Skarmory because I'm not going to keep falling into the trap where I have 3 extremely passive, expensive tanks. So
No, you can't do that.
So
One
yeah,
of your
drop
expensive
Skarmory.
ones. Yeah.
I'm also dropping Roserade, Klinklang, and Arctovish for Manaphy, Swellow, Quillfish, and Grottle.
You were really excited for Klinklang during the draft. I remember this. You're
I
like,
was.
bro, I'm going for Klinklang, and now
I
it's
was.
gone.
Yeah, I was excited for Klinklang. However, I need an actual Steel type that doesn't just hit like Wild Charging Gear Grind.
I do like how you traded out Snorlax for essentially Cobalion in the sense of I don't want to get toxic. And while Snorlax is hilarious and can be offensive, and Cobalion only has 90 attack, it also gets like Sword Stance and has speed to back it up.
And it has like 120 defense as well.
Right.
So
but
that
Snorlax
complements...
has like a lot of special.
That's right, yeah. But I like the Fizz Def for Cobalion better because Clefable has pretty good Spadef, and so does Sableye. So I think actually Mega Sableye's defense is better than its Spadef, Whatever. I think that distribution of stats helps me out a little bit more than just having Snorlax. And he's a tank that isn't extremely passive, so I'm not gonna get like tricked every single game. Switcherooed, I should say. Not tricked as in the actual Pokemon move, not tricked as in fooled. But also I have some more reliable rockers and setters of hazards in general, so I'm not running rocks on Clefable every single week. Because now I've got 4 rockers. Whereas
as somebody who's
2.
also run into the problem where I don't have a lot of stealth rocks, I understand you. I get it. Plus, I love like Qwilfish. What a good, cheap Pokemon.
Hell yeah. I thought Qwilfish moved up, to be honest. I was surprised when
Tier 4?
It's Tier 5, it's 40 points.
What?
I know.
Intimidate, Toxic Spikes?
I know, dude. I thought it was...
Does it get dual spikes?
It does get dual spikes, yes.
Destiny Bond? Like, come on! Top tier 5 Pokemon in Qwilfish, bro.
So, and I also have a lot more pivot now, because, Cobalion gets the U-turn, Swellow gets U-turn, Manaphy gets U-turn, and because I'm not going to be running rocks on Clefable every week, I can hit Teleport more often on Clefable, so that's going to help get Swellow or Boltund in. I like this team, or even Flygon in. I like this team a lot better.
Yeah, I like it. It's your other team was very passive, but I also think that was big to how you were playing certain mons. I don't want to give away too much shit, because Mega Sableye is a monster.
Yeah, I think the two passive tanks in Clefable and Sableye, they're enough. I've got a little bit of a more active tank with Cobalion, who can actually hit stuff and pivot. Right.
I love Cobalion. I'm gonna say it. I like good steel types. They're good. Damn it. Good steel types are good. Damn it.
Cobalion's great for complementing Clefable as well.
I agree. Very good for it. I like your trades and pickups. They're done good.
Yay! Mike approves.
Stamp that shit.
All right. So obviously, Hunter also now has Buzzwole and Snorlax. So, his team is now missing a Steel type, notably. However, he has a lot more reliable bulk, I think, because Buzzwole gets Roost. Snorlax obviously gets Rest and Chest of Rest. So those sets are just incredibly annoying to deal with.
Right, like a given.
And with the rest of his team, where he has Incin, Goodra, even Rhyme, Thwacky, Tapu Lele, those are all mons that want to hit buttons. So I think having a passive tank like Snorlax actually complements his team, whereas with mine, I was kind of loading up on them. So
right, it was a good trade. You both plussed. I do like how he went from I have too many steel types to I have no steel types.
So yeah, I like Hunter's team now. I think I'm not sure why he wanted to pawn off Skarmory onto me as well. I think Skarmory plus Snorlax on its own would have been very, very good.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. It's up to.
We'll see what he does.
Yeah, he certainly has a plan, because he actually messaged me about this trade last week that he wanted Snorlax, and I was like, okay, I want Cobalion because that looks really good for my team. And I sort of negotiated the trade that I'd give him Buzzwole alongside it, and for free.
What is
and
this,
then
the NFL?
Yeah, pretty much.
Right now?
I essentially traded Buzzwole to him for Cobalion alongside Snorlax, because I was going to get rid of Buzzwole anyway. He was kind of just too slow for my team.
Right. But it worked out for you. I like this.
Yeah, I think honestly both our teams improved.
Look at that.
Anyway, LCD's team. LCD has traded away Terrakion for Rotom. He has dropped Lapras and Yanmega for Breloom and Minior.
No, what Rotom here?
Rotom Wash. Rotom Wash.
Now.
Traded it to Jack.
Yes, he did. LCD. There he is.
I am finding his team as well. There we go. We
He's
do
a
not have
blue
the team
guy.
cards yet, by the way, so that's why this might sound a little bit awkward.
Listen, they're here for the mistakes. We just talk about Pokemon in the interim.
So, Rotom Wash alongside Jirachi, actually kind of insane.
Actually kind of insane, though. Yeah. Especially over, like, Terrakion. Like, I feel like he had a lot of maybe... No, wait. He has a lot of things that eat Earthquake. What?
Yeah, he's doing great against EQ.
Oh, you know what? Maybe, like I said, I remember saying this during the team breakdown. It's really hard to slot Lando and Terrakion onto the same team, I bet.
I can see that. Yeah, they're like they both kind of get walled by bulky waters.
Yeah.
So, I can see that.
And instead, he picked up a bulky water
Yeah.
that beats other bulky waters.
Very true. Rotom Wash is an amazing mon, especially if he does more healing wish stuff with Jirachi.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't. No.
I don't know how I feel about Breloom. I feel like Breloom should be really, really good on paper, but its defenses are kind of lacking. Like, obviously, the Toxorb Leech Seed set is incredibly annoying to deal with.
Right.
Sort of that, like, tank killer set.
Interesting.
It can even do Technician Mach Punch stuff with, like, its big 130 attack. Definitely cannot sleep on that. He's also doubled up on grass types, which is not the worst because he has some ground or grass weaknesses with now that he has Rotom and his flyer Lando is neutral.
Yeah.
So that works out for him.
Mega Altaria, too. Being 4x before
Oh, yeah.
Megas.
Yeah, 4x was... Yeah, so... He's... LCD's got some stuff. Are there any types he's missing? Because I feel like I've seen some doubling up on types that there probably is.
Does he not have a Dargon? No, Mega Altaria, I'm an idiot.
Does he have... He doesn't have a dark... No, Skuntank's the dark
He has
type.
Water. He has a grass. Does he have a ghost?
He's got Fire, Water, Grass. He's got
doesn't have a ghost.
Dragon, Fairy, Steel. Yeah, no ghost. Okay. Ghost is not the worst type to be absent. No
He has
bug.
Rock flying. He doesn't have a bug type. He doesn't have an ice type.
Yeah, okay. He's missing a couple types, but he's got all his type cores.
Right. He covered the main ones. And you know what? In a draft league, you can go without, like, one piece of the Dragon Fairy Steel or one piece of the...
Right. You can... If you have all the other cores, you can get away with not having one of them. So... Yeah, that's fine. I'm interested to see what LCD has planned for Breloom. That can be very deadly. Not to mention he has Minior as well. Shell Smash Minior is no joke.
Shell Smash Meteor is 100% no joke.
Minior is also a rocker, so that kind of eases the rock pressure that Jirachi Lando might feel. Frees them up to be more offensive some weeks. Could be interesting.
I like his team. I like it now. It's not that I didn't like it before. It was just I definitely knew that Terrakion and Lando together were going to be interesting to try and do.
Yeah. And you super need a strong water check, which I guess Serp could be.
Well, you know what happened? Actually,
What? What happened?
because Manus dropped Dracovish.
Yeah. That did.
So he dropped Lapras.
Yep, that's pretty much. I didn't mention this, but when I dropped Arctivish, I was
Yeah,
like,
I knew as soon as you dropped Arctivish that that's why I did
Yeah,
it.
I
I love it.
I didn't
Dracovish is that much of a problem that people draft him on for it. They see it leave the division and they go, "Yeah, I don't want it anymore." You know what would be the big brain play? Would be for somebody in that division to take Dracovish right now.
I'm sure people are scheming on Dracovish.
This right now is the time you want to pick up Dracovish, like right around the bye week, because it does not give a lot of people to go, "Do I have to see this?"
What you got to do is you got to pick up Dracovish on week 8 when rosters lock. like week 8 at like 11:59.
Joe, do not put this on the dock. I'm taking Dracovish.
No, I promise. I'll pay my PFL fee in advance. Don't put it on the dock yet, please. Anyway, next team, your team, Mike. You also had quite a few changes.
I gutted my whole team. All of it.
Sure
I
did.
pulled a Manus.
You sure did. So, you traded Licky to Jack for Tangela. Somebody else trading with Jack.
And then dropped it immediately.
Yep.
Dropped Tangela into Hitmonchan. I dropped G-Stunfisk into Granbull. I made Hitmon top of Quagsire and Prim and Nidoking. I needed some offense. More offense. I mean, Prim had a decent special attacking stat, but Nidoking. Quagsire does really good in my division, I feel. Hitmonchan, I'm sorry, Dylan, in my eyes, is just like worse Hitmontop, although that's debatable, and they both still get spins, so that's like an almost 1-for-1 trade.
Hitmonchan less expensive, though.
Yes.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad to see Granbull being picked up. I think that guy is super value at 40 points.
Oh yeah, I think that the 2 tier 5s that I picked up now in Morpeko and Granbull are top tier 5s. Although dropping Weezing was hard. Was very hard. Weezing has put some work in for me, but I feel like I'm gonna do a little bit better with Quagsire on the defensive end. And I had a lot of defense and not a lot of. It's kind of like you were saying with your team. I feel like I had not a. My speed tiers are still kind of shit, though, and that's a problem.
There is... I mean, any team with Dragapult is going to have that big jump from the next fastest mon, but your next fastest mon is 100. So maybe you should hit up some trades if somebody has some fast mons they want to trade you.
Right. I have a lot of good Scarfers, but once you find the Scarf, GG's.
Right. I did notice your team is a little weak to ice. That might be something on your mind since it's neutral to your ground type.
Oh yeah, it is.
So
my second ground type.
Yeah, your second ground type Quagsire, because you have Nidoking now.
I do have Nidoking now. We'll see how it goes. The speed tier thing is kind of bad though.
Yeah, I like how you still preserve the double in Tim Corp by picking up Granbull.
That was a happy little accident. I just happened to know that Granbull is a tier 5 fairy and that I was never, ever going to bring G-Stunfisk to a game. Purely on aesthetics, I think it looks really dumb.
I mean, he's got nothing on normal Stunfisk, who's just the flat disc.
I think they both look really dumb.
Oh, I like regular Stunfisk. I don't like G-Stunfisk.
I think they're both stupid. They're probably great Pokemon, but listen, no tier 5 Pokemon that is no longer tier 5 will ever be as good to me as Alolan Dugtrio was. Boy, it holds a very special place in my heart.
Well, the last person we have to talk about at the moment is Jack, who
doing the rest of his thing.
Did some uprooting on his team. Now, this happened recently because when we started recording, Jack did not have all these drops.
Yeah, I can't believe I can't believe it's not butter.
Okay, so Jack, after taking Terrakion from LCD and giving him Rotom, picked up Rillaboom in exchange. He dropped Mega Aerodactyl for Mega Mawile, and he dropped Klefki for Suicune. And he's got Licky Licky now, of course, because you traded with him. So, what do you think about the core of Rillaboom, Suicune, Mega Mawile?
I can't talk about that when all I see... Oh wait, he doesn't have Terrakion anymore. Joe just didn't change that.
Correct.
Okay, never mind, because I was like, he can't bring Terrakion and Mega Aerodactyl. That doesn't... sorry, so...
It looks like Joe's updating the doc right now as we're recording, so apologies.
Hey, it's okay. Again, they're here for the mistakes, and you know what? That would make sense why we didn't know these trades happened, because they literally just happened.
Yeah, I see Joe hovering his little cursor in the Google Doc over Terrakion. Change it, Joe. Do it. No, okay. Anyway. You know what the messed up part is that this might not even be the end of his trades. We might just completely leave something off whenever I do this in post.
Right, yeah. You know what? He did say he wanted to gut his team. I can just never... It's so hard to trade with people, because you have to trade the...
So you gotta give something to get something. Like,
right, and like a lot of times it's never the thing that you want to get. It's just barely works. Trades are hard.
yeah. I had to sort of, I don't want to say finesse Hunter, but I had to sweeten the deal a bit by using.
We trading draft
pickup.
picks yet?
Ha! I didn't trade draft picks. No, I'm saying I used a pickup basically for him by taking Skarm off his hands for free and giving him Buzzwole.
I'm waiting until we get there as a league where we start trading 2022 draft
Dude,
picks.
I'm about that. You should do it. Just do it. What's the matter?
I'll trade you my draft pick and Metagross for this Pokemon. Love it.
Yeah. Like, why not be the progenitor? Because wasn't it week 0 we had the Mitch and Hunter trade where?
Yeah, but that's 100% different than the other shit.
Yeah, it's not quite as meta as trading a draft pick. Anyway, oh, he also has Kingler. Forgot about that. He got Kingler off of Dylan for whom? Kecleon. He got rid of Kecleon. So he's gonna have a whole new team card. That was his cardmon.
7 Pokemon. He did what? 5 trades or 5 drops and 2 trades, right? 7 new Pokemon.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 new mons.
How many pickups you got left? 2?
He has 2. He did 2 trades.
Oh wow! Oh wow! Good for him.
Okay, so this core of Rillaboom, Mawile, and Suicune is actually disgusting. Because
Rillaboom, Mawile, and Suicune.
Yeah.
Rillaboom stops the earthquake and the thunderbolt. Ew.
And Suicune happily eats any of those fire moves that are coming in Mawile's direction.
Or Rillaboom's direction.
Or Rillaboom's direction. Yeah.
I don't like Mega Mawile. I still am on the train that... You know what? I might have not been on the train that it didn't need to be banned. I might be on the train where it needs to be banned.
Well, hey, we'll see what Jack does with it. It's definitely going to throw a wrench into a lot of these upcoming weeks for people prepping for him. Yeah, because he has a completely different team. All of his high tier mons are different.
Wild. What a week. And that is the end of the PFL midseason team breakdown.
Yeah, spent a minute on these trades and pickups. But that's good. That's fun to talk about. It's good that we're being more aggressive with trades. Like, something's not working, I gotta win.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot.
Alrighty then. Without further ado, we get to the final section where we talk about the week 5 matchups. And it's the first of 2 bye weeks. So we only have 5 matches this week. First match.
Short week.
It's the rematch week, by the way. Leibo v Bic. Leibo got the better of Bic the first time with Dragon and Salamence.
Hey.
And their teams are completely the same, both of them.
Yeah, nobody made any trades, nobody pickups. I hope that they both I hope that Leibo just runs his week 1 team. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that. Don't do that. Bic will eat your ass.
Yeah, Bic is... No, you're not going to be able to outplay Bic with the exact same team. You're going to have to make some changes.
Or you are able to because he won't see it coming and he'll expect you to change things and then you didn't change a thing and he's...
Oh my god.
Galaxy brain. Oh my god. No,
Also,
don't do that though. I'm totally kidding.
I just want to point out, Leibo was absolutely entertaining some trade ideas, so we could be doing some match analysis for the wrong team that Leibo might just not even have a lot of the ones we talk about.
That's the price you pay for doing this shit on a Thursday and in a week where everybody's getting aggressive with it. No.
So what are Bic's answers to the hyper offense? How is he going to stop Salamence from going off? I think having the strongest
hyper offense.
Hyper offense. Okay, I like that idea.
I mean, although Mega Glalie can only be so fast.
Sorry.
Oh God, what? So, Salamence Dragon dances twice, once even.
Mm-hmm.
Now what?
Well, I mean, if you have like a Scarf Zeraora, a Scarf Cinderace, that's about it. I think. You could potentially have some extremely bulky mon, like maybe Balloon Diancie? Maybe? Vullaby potentially can eat a hit from Mence with the Eviolite, and then the foul play it right back. Maybe Miltank is barely huge enough to eat something from Mence. Swampert surely eats something from Mence. It eats a plus for an outrage for sure.
I don't know. That's very scary. Like, you don't want to be on the side of, if this mon pluses on me once or twice, that's it. That's it. Like, Cinderace Sucker Punch is probably going to do a lot of damage, honestly. Facts. Because it's stab.
Absolutely.
But like, I don't know. A full defensive Miltank, but I'm the only one who thinks like that, where I just go 252 spreads.
And we always know Bick goes wild with the spreads, so he's gonna live a hit that you never expect him in a million years to live.
You know, Zero Aura could do it with a Z move. With like a Z play rough, I bet it would just delete Mance.
Oh, absolutely, it would delete Mance. Maybe not if it's an Intim, but it's still gonna hurt.
Right. That's the other thing too, like, he really only needs one dance. Because you only need the one speed, right? And then the Moxie is just going to carry you the rest of the way if he goes the Moxie route.
Yeah, I actually think the Intim is slightly better for setup Mence. Like, obviously Moxie just makes you snowball out of control, but I think against a lot of teams you don't need more than +1, and then the Intim helps you get the D-Dance off. That's just my opinion, though.
That's also true. I'm trying to look at what M1 has that should be watched out for, and I just
we're on to the next game, huh?
Not M1, I'm sorry. I meant Bick. Wrong name. I think it's because I saw the Mega Glalie is what my eyes went over.
Oh, okay.
I saw the M and I went M1. No, but for real, like, Miltank is a problem?
Yeah, like, it's basically just a superpower on Scizor, I think. Or maybe Throw comes and messes it up a bit.
That's about it.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. I think Bick's got it this time. I don't think he's gonna let Leibo set up. I think he's gonna prepare so that he doesn't even get into the situation where Mence gets a D-Dance off. So I'm gonna go Bick this time.
I'm gonna have to pick Leibo, and that's just because I need him. Yeah, I need him to win over Bick winning. So, a hot live take. Leibo messages me, yo.
Oh boy.
You're dropping Tangela for Hitmonchan, right? Don't let me pick up Tangela because it's being dropped, which is rules. Rules, I get it. This way we can bypass it if we trade. So he's going to trade me Trevenant for Tangles, whom I am immediately dropping anyway. Leibo is changing his team up, boys.
Alright. Why does he want Tangela?
Why don't you want Tangela? You got problem with Tangela, bro?
Listen, I was talking with Lee, but one of the things he said was like, "Oh, I don't like Mantine. It's too hard to use. It's too passive. Oh, Aromatisse is too passive. Like it's the tanks. I just can't pivot between the tanks." And then like he's trading Trev for Tangela. Whatever. I'm sure he's got a plan.
You know who goes real good with Mantine? Tangela.
I guess.
I like it.
I don't know.
But you're right. He's the things he's saying and what he's doing. Maybe he's got other shit.
Yeah,
cooking,
I'm sure.
Bro.
Yeah, maybe he's dropping Mantine and Aromatisse. We'll see. Either way, on to the next match. Oh my god, I messed up my tabs. I'm fired. Okay, Mike against M1. Now it's your turn.
I'm scared. Dad, I'm scared.
Well,
Is M1 changing anything? He has an hour. I can't. I don't know. It's scared.
Very spooky.
Johnny, I'm scared. No, but for real, our first matchup was really good. It was one of those things where it was a good game for a bunch of turns, and I got the upper hand and was able to get a Dragon Dance off on Dragapult, and then you turn into Zarude. But just because it was a +4 on my end did not mean that it wasn't a good game. Like, M1 still played great up until that point. I just got the upper hand.
Yeah.
So this is definitely going to be one hell of a rematch. I'm definitely not counting M1 out, but I'm definitely still picking myself.
Hell yeah. I think M1's gonna take it this time. I think he's gonna come back with a vengeance.
I like it.
All right. Hey, look at how much we're different already.
Hey. Wait, who's in the lead?
In what? In your division?
No, in this, in the bet it.
You are.
Fake bet. Nice.
Yeah,
Let's
you're in the
go.
lead.
Let's go.
So, what? Let's look at the stuff that might go on in this match. So obviously, you got to prep for big fast and big slow.
Big fast and big slow. Good thing my tiers. Good thing my speed tiers are big fast and big slow. I said this before. No, I can't. I can't say it because it's live and he's gonna listen to this. I can't talk about what I'm afraid of. I can't do it, Dad.
Are you more or less afraid of Zarude than you were in the first matchup? Because I know you...
Less.
Less? Okay.
I did lose Weezing. Oh, no.
Well...
Joe! That was me shaking my fist
typing.
in anger. Yes, that was me furious that I traded. Joe, I'm not doing it. Take it back. I'm keeping Weezing.
Joe will absolutely not let you change at this point.
I'm kidding. No, I'm a little less scared of Zarude. Maybe that's just because like I calced it the last time, so I know like what my team can do if it hits some buttons.
Mm-hmm.
But it also couldn't hit essentially any button it wants on my team, and I have a problem with it. So that's a good thing I have to keep.
It looks like the only thing that hard stops Zarude right now is Mandy, so that's going to be a little awkward.
We'll get there when we get there.
We'll get there when we get there. Sorry?
Edelgard.
Edelgard.
Yes. Fire Emblem character on my team.
Alright. Anyway, you pick yourself, I picked M1.
Cool.
Next matchup. Jim against Kyle. Another week 1 rematch. I think Kyle has changed stuff since the first time he fought Jim, because I remember he picked up Stoutland, or he picked up Chestnut. And that's almost certainly a direct response to Mudsdale just clicking buttons against him the first week.
I totally agree. I still think Jim's going to win this game because he drank Coco. I probably am going to...
He has Kamo.
Sorry, Kamo Heatran. And I will probably pick Jim every week without even looking at what he has to go up against, knowing he has those Pokemon.
The funny part about that is, I don't think Heatran or Kamo has really done, like, has done, like, 200-point value type stuff against his opponents. He's just, slowly outplayed and pivoted everybody, and, occasionally they'll pick up a kill because...
Heatran has done some things. I don't remember the things, but I've seen it in games.
Corkscrew crashed a fly. I remember that.
What? Oh. Leibo. I gotta say that was my favorite play of the week, even though you lost that game. Was dodging the Z move with fly. That was wild. It was play of the week.
I think I also am gonna pick Jim. I think he hard stops the Sandcore.
Yeah. Solve Heatran and then solve Como after that. Have fun. And then he's got 9 other Pokemon there that are a problem. Wigglytuff, you probably have to solve one of them twice. Fuck.
Ooh, yeah, like with potential wish. Although,
And then, can we talk about the work that Jim's been putting on with goddamn Archeops?
Oh yeah, that's right, because he had a head smash Archeops against Leibo.
Just doing it. And Roost. Bruh, I'm picking Jim. Jim is playing out of his mind. While Kyle is a 2-time champion, Jim is trying to be the first 2-time repeat champion. This might be what happens when we give the champion first pick. Oops.
Man. We're going to be real embarrassed if he gets back-to-back championships. Anyway, we both picked Jim for that matchup. I hope Kyle pulls out some creative stuff like he did against LCD, where he just got rid of Lando turn 1. That's gonna be fun. However, I still think Jim has a better matchup.
Oh yeah, definitely picking Jim. Oh,
Next match, you have Dylan against James. So, these two teams actually haven't changed. Oh, no, he has Kecleon now. Okay. He lost Licky, he has Kecleon now.
Alright.
Okay. I don't really think Kecleon changes the dynamic of this matchup, because James has, obviously, the fast, expensive, I'm gonna mess you up core of Coco and Aegislash.
You know, that might be the thing of drafting two good 200s, is the rest of his team I still think looks like hot garbage that doesn't work together, and then he's got Coco and Aegislash to just wrap it all up in a neat little bow.
Yeah, so James's team is obviously incredibly top heavy with Coco, Azumarill, G-Slowking, Aegislash, and he's got, you know, the 100 sprinkled in there with Sandaconda, and the rest are 40s, and Ninetales is 60.
But you know what? Aegislash and Coco is another set of 200s where I go, solve that. Do it. Have fun. And solve Azumarill and Clarion's Slowking.
Hit a strong ground move, which is notably absent from Dylan's team.
What on James's team fights Mega Medicham?
Aegislash probably.
Does Mega Medicham not get Fire Punch?
He does, but Aegislash is huge. I don't think Fire Punch is going to 1-hit KO Aegislash. Especially not if he King Shields and he's at -1.
Okay, so Aegislash, you right. Shit, Aegislash solves a lot of things on this. Oh boy. Fuck. James might have this, like, just on paper.
Sandaconda is also pretty good against Medi, although it's not switching into HJKs or Ice Punches.
It's not eating multiples.
Mm-hmm.
You are definitely doing over 50.
You know what? James might try some Sly Sash Smeargle stuff if against Medi with, like, maybe an Endeavor.
Oh boy. Oh boy, Endeavor Quick Attack.
Yeah, Endeavor Quick Attack could put Medicham out of commission. And that's honestly, that seems like an incredibly James thing to do.
I think James can take this game almost, like, a little easy. Like, Coco just... Dazzling Gleam is probably enough to get rid of, I lost it.
Medi? Tyrantrum?
Yeah, it was a dark type. Is there no dark type here? Did I just glaze over some things?
I guess Kecleon can be a dark type.
I was looking at too many Pokemon. I thought I saw
there's
a dark type.
Not a dark type on Dylan's team. Oh, you know what? A Future Sight G-Slowking could actually demolish Dylan. Ooh, that's bad.
You just can't keep solving that, right? However, Mega Medicham.
That's always the issue when you see a Mega Medicham team, is like, what do I have to deal with this?
Because most of the time when you run Mega Medicham, like, I feel like if you lose them on, your next answer is, can I send Medicham in now?
Yeah, that's pretty much how I played Mega Medicham, is that I either pivoted or something died, and then Mega Medicham comes in, gets the free Mega Fake Out, potentially Mega Kill something.
Yeah.
I'm going to pick
James. Isn't it like base 100? Yeah, I'm picking James.
Yeah, it's base 100 speed, base 100 attack, but obviously pure power.
I'm still picking James, with Coco being fast as shit. Yeah.
All right. Fifth and final match of this week, we have LCD against Manny. So Manny's team is completely different from the first time they fought. He no longer has Dracovish, and LCD no longer has Lapras.
Because he doesn't need the Water Absorb anymore.
No. Oh my god. You know what? Does Minior just solve Sun Venusaur?
Minior just solve Sun Venusaur.
Imagine this situation.
Listen, wait a second. Who has Minior?
LCD.
LCD. Okay. I saw it. My eyes were looking. I can't focus on. There's so many Pokemon I'm looking at. Okay, never mind. Right. That's wild.
Ooh.
Does it just straight shut it down?
Here's the thing. Here's the scenario I'm imagining. Where, like, okay, you got Sun Venusaur, Torkoal, like, exploded and pivoted, Venusaur got a growth off or something. Minior is, I think, pretty big when it's in the Shields Up form. And then you potentially like Giga Drain it, and it procs the what is it? Shields down. So now it's fast and has 120 speed and shell smashed. And now, some's eating in acrobatics. Some's eating a Stone Edge.
On the flip side of that, fuck, Torkoal's looking really good in this game.
Oh yeah. Oh, Torkoal actually looks like a boss.
Torkoal might make his way back onto King of the Kill after next week. Also, Kurum with some nice freeze dries. Oh yeah, freeze dry hits.
Ooh.
1, 2,
Yeah,
3,
wow.
4, 5, 6 Pokemon on this team. Not Rock.
Wow.
Rock doesn't resist ice, does it?
No.
Yeah, 6 Pokemon on this team, real good. Like a Specs or a Scarf Kurum could just do it.
Okay, yeah. Wow. Kurum and Torkoal are kind of big issues. Do you think Manny does something crazy and does like Specs Sunroom type stuff with Torkoal?
That's so much. That's hard.
Maybe not even Specs. What if you just do like Life Orb Sunroom, and then when Rotom comes in, you just hit it with the Solar Beam?
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a Savali Steel here. Or maybe like something to
Steel.
For like maybe specifically Minior.
Yeah, I think
Although
Minior
that
does
Earthquake.
kind of do. I don't know if Minior gets Earthquake. Minior actually.
It does.
I was just kind of laser focusing in on the Minior thing because it just seems like a very juicy thing to bring against the Sun.
Wait, I'd almost guarantee that Regieleki is still bad.
No, Minior is 120 when it,
is
when
it? Okay,
shields
never
down.
mind.
Yeah, Minior gets
Okay, never
fast.
Okay, never mind.
E-speed though.
Never mind.
Resisted
E-speed.
E-speed though.
Yeah.
Wow, this is actually really tough
I'm picking
because
Manny. He's my boy. I gotta stick with him.
because Manny has some very good on paper matchups, but LCD can, if he like predicts, then maybe he just brings all the right 6 and Kurum does nothing, and we look like a fool for saying there's a lot of good freeze dry targets. Who knows?
He'd have to pick literally the 6 months on his team that don't get.
I don't know,
More than half his
Braylon-
team gets hit by freeze dry.
Braylon can still like Mach Punch it, right? And then there's no Ghost on Manny's side. Like you get Venusaur on the resist, I guess. It's a tough match. I think I'm gonna go LCD though. I think LCD can cook up some interesting stuff.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Not saying that LCD can't, but I'm specifically loving Kurum in this matchup.
Yeah, Kurum kind of goes wild. We'll see though. It's gonna be a good match for sure. So then, are there any more trades and pickups? Let's scroll down.
My God.
Oh, okay.
The list is growing.
The list grew by 1. Okay. Leibo dropped Mantine for Jellicent and Aromatisse for Florges. Okay,
Oh,
so
wait. And then the thing with
And
me
he has
before, Joe just didn't put
Tangela.
it there. Yeah, he has Tangela now. There it is. Yeah.
okay.
I don't.
I feel like his team almost hasn't changed. One of the things he was saying is that he didn't like having the boots on Mantine every single week because then Salamence just takes rocks damage all the time. He did say he didn't like that, so I understand that, and I can definitely see where he's coming from with that perspective. That being said,
I keep my input on shit that happens in my division to a minimum.
I don't think the dynamic of his team has changed much.
I helped somebody in my division. Man, I'm an idiot.
Da-da-da-da-da. What, you have
Duh.
Nidoking? He's not bringing Tangela. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, but that still helped him. I should have forced him to use a trade and pickup, bro.
You should have like one-upped him and be like, dude, if we do a trade now that after I've dropped it, Joe's gonna murder both of us, so we can't.
I can't wait for Joe to listen to this. You just be like, you motherfucker.
Well, I can't really think of anything else on the docket except for one lingering question that always seems to hang in the air for a little bit at the end of these broadcasts.
And what would that question be?
Is it possible that this week, the first bye week, week 5 of the Pokemon Fun League, is the most important week of the season?
Oh, easily. Easily. You got half the league on a bye week, so they're all eagerly eyeing the docket. You know, people just made like a zillion trades and pickups. Just you wait. It's the other half of the bye week, baby. Everybody's gonna change their team after that. You got me and Leibo, or me and M1 battling it out. If I can beat him, I can possibly take the division. Like, come on now. This is easily the most important week, at least for me. Easily for everybody else too, though.
And you know what? It's even the most important week for the people on bye, because you know your opponent is spending 2 weeks in the lab trying to beat you. So you got to do the same or more.
And you can't even prep early, because if your opponent's real smart, they don't change their team until 11:30, because you forgot you're on a bye week. You think you're going to be checking the schedule and going, did my opponent do anything? No, you're on a bye week. You're like, fuck it, I don't have to think about this game. Half this league is in the PCLL, which also starts this weekend, so if those people are on bye, they don't even have a Pokemon break.
Ooh, really tense stuff coming up. And this is the week where everyone's going to be pulling out the stops. You may think we say that every week, but you know, this week we mean it.
This week is the most important week of the season.
Absolutely. And with that, thank you all for watching, everybody. Like, comment, subscribe, and shill this shamelessly to your friends. Good night, everybody.